Good morning, all. Books to Huda. Hello. It is I, aspiring author Sandra Henry. That's the first time I've ever called myself that. I just picked out my pseudonym for publishing. Let's all just ignore this. It's gonna be there the whole video. I apologize. Anyway, today is a day of writing that I need to do. I'm working on a manuscript I'm calling June and July, which I intend to be my debut novel. I am rewriting from scratch this book, and of course the lawnmowers have decided to do that now. But I am going to go to the park to write. I just feel like getting out of the house now that I'm unemployed, which is the best feeling in the world. But also now that I'm fully vaccinated, and I have been since March, it's time for me to go back out into the world. I love writing outside, so I am bringing my small purse and a sweater because it's finally not like 90 outside. My small purse, a hoodie. Oh, I need a blanket or something to sit on the ground. Good point. I'll just use a towel, I guess. Oh, I have a yoga towel. That'll work. That's what it's made for anyway, to be on the ground. Ah! God. It's been a while, I'm rusty. Okay, so we got our towel. I have my bag already packed. I've got water. I should probably grab a mask because I think I'm going grocery shopping afterwards. And I still wear masks in public places, even though I am vaccinated, just because can't hurt. Now the problem is I've put on a lip product, so that's gonna get all over the mask. Yay. Okay, mask of color of lip color achieved. All right, now I'm gonna get all of this in a bag, load up my car, and get to the park. So I'll see you there. Bye. Hello, I'm at the park. I found a nice, not too sunny, not too shady spot with some flowers, which is what I wanted to look at. And I also finally dropped off a book at the little library that I've been meaning to drop off for a while. I'm gonna try to start doing that every time I go to the park. Felt good. So, like the free little library. Okay, I am currently at 9,000 words, and I need to get to 10,000 today. I had my husband print out, I felt a bug. Had my husband print out my manuscript so far because I just wanted to like see physical proof that I had done work. So we're gonna read a little bit of that and then see where I need to go to get 10K. I'll check in later. Bye. Hello. I just wrote for, I don't know, like almost an hour and a half. Yay. It went really well. I am officially over 10,000. 10,279 words or something like that, which is, it feels good. Like that's a sixth of the way into the book. And it's going well, I think. So I'm gonna get going on my errands for the day, but then I'll get back home. Bye. Books to Huda. Hello. I am doing a writing sprint with Cherish Reed right now. She just walked away from the camera. Anyway, I don't know if I've shown you my writing setup yet, so here it is. I'll do a better tour later, but yeah, typical writer doing vlogging when I should be writing. These are the boys of Super M. Any fans out there? My biases, Taemin and Baekhyun and Ten. I love them all. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get back to writing, hopefully, words. Bye. Bookstuda, hello! Today I am back in the writing chair. I've got my document open, my Scrivener document, and the Lord of the Rings soundtrack playing because that's apparently the only thing that I can stand right now. Like, stand and focus with. I was having a bit of a rough patch with the writing. There was a scene that I was afraid to write, honestly. But I happened to watch the first couple of bits of Neil Gaiman's masterclass, which was a lovely gift from one of my colleagues when I quit. That was really lovely of her to get me a year worth. So I'm planning on watching all the Neil Gaiman, the N.K. Jemisin, just like all of the writer ones, and maybe some of the other ones too. Who knows? But Neil Gaiman's advice about how he wrote Coraline was like, don't be afraid to get too close. Like, let people in, let yourself write the stuff that might reveal too much, because that's when you're actually writing the truth. So I went ahead in my manuscript, like, to probably one of the climactic scenes, and wrote what I think will end up being most of the dialogue for that scene. And it was really, like, I ended up crying. Like, it was that, like, it scared me that much. And now it feels like I can go back and write other stuff, and like, it wasn't actually that bad once I'd written it. It was just kind of the psyching myself up to feel the emotions in that scene. Anyway, other than that, we have, and well, not other than that, but I also wanted to show this writing calendar that I've made. This is part of the Post-it Noted collection, which Target has, and I think maybe Office Max too. But I am trying to finish a draft by my next meeting with my mentor in the Inclusive Romance Mentorship Program, the IRP. And I will not be meeting with her until August, probably 17th, maybe after that, because she's on vacation or on holiday for 3 weeks. So that's the goal, I guess, to have a rough draft, like, ready by August 17th, which that's doable. I'm hoping to hit 60K this time, and now that I've written the scary scene, I'm over 11,000 words, which is great. So I'm a sixth of the way there. Yay! I'm also doing this on Camp NaNoWriMo's website. Like, I love watching the little number tick up. Very, very external validation kind of person. So I'm going to get back to writing, do another typing montage, probably because I love those, and I'm not giving myself a word count goal for today. I'm just gonna see how far I can go, because I was really getting kind of hopeless with this manuscript. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to finish this book. But wasn't as hard as I thought once I finally, like, pushed through the scary scene. So okay, I'm going to write now, and I'll check in later. Hello, Bookstahuda. It is a lot later. I took a break from vlogging because my mental health was kind of going crazy. I'm feeling a lot better now. It is August 3rd. My writing progress, partly due to mental health, partly due to just making sure that I'm taking, like, the story in the right direction, that I'm actually working on this story in the way that I want to, and it's doing the things that I want to. I've taken out like 3,000 words that I had, so my current writing, like, my word count at the beginning of this is 15,801 words today. my goal is to be done with this like mid-August, which maybe I'm not gonna hit that, but I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna keep writing good words. This angle. I'm sorry. Body positivity is hard, and when you look at yourself and you see a double chin from the angle, you're like, oh god. Anyway, see, but if I go like this, it's gone. Anyway, so the goal today is to write words, and that's all really, I guess. Okay, typing montage, let's go. I tried a home what's it called? Dip powder manicure for the first time. I have really sensitive skin, and so I can't wear acrylics, which has been like a long sadness, first world problems. This is from Rebel Nail, like they're supposedly all non-toxic and everything. No reaction overnight, and they're like, This is the color Bubbly, in case you care. Not sponsored, I just really love nail stuff. So let's get typing. Okay. Oh, by the way, my shirt is from, where is it? Charm City Books in Baltimore, Maryland. It says Book Sluts. Do you see what they're reading? And he's got like a little thong. I just love it. Okay, we're writing now. Okay. My most used key, the delete key. Bookstuda, hello. Today I put on makeup. Anyway, and my Bakugo shirt, because always be Bakugo. I mean, without the rage issues. Anyway, so today is August 6th, and I am at 19,390 words. I took yesterday, like I read my book yesterday, but I just didn't really know where to go with it, so didn't write anything. Today I have maybe an hour and a half before a friend comes over, and so my goal is to hit 20K. It's like 700 words. No, it's like 600 words. We can do this. We're gonna get a third of the way through this book. What? Let's go. Do you ever make the faces that your characters are making when you're writing? I do it all the time. Bookstuda, hello! Today is August 10th, and my word count has not gone up in a while, because I've been stuck. What am I at? 21,483, so I've just been rereading and like adding a little bit here and there. I'm watching the Neil Gaiman class right now. This is a lesson about what characters want. I just happened to watch it at the exactly right time, and so he was like, ask yourself when you get stuck what your characters want, and that will be like a beacon. And it was. I mean, imagine Neil Gaiman knows what he's talking about. If any of you play Genshin Impact, have you run into the novelist in the game who's named Gaiman? It's hilarious. Anyway, so with that, I've written, how many words is this? I haven't put it in the document yet, but I've written like 630 words, like just brainstorming and about some of the scene that's coming up. So yay. Maybe I'm past this stupid roadblock that I've been stuck at for basically a week almost. Yeah, basically a week. Turns out my book needs to take up more time. My original timeline for the book was 6 weeks, which is not going to be the truth anymore. There's going to be, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months. Well, it doesn't really matter, but it's not. I was originally thinking like week 1 they'll do this, week 2, week 3, week 4. Like I even had a calendar. No, that's shocker. You hit I'm a third of the way through the book, I hope, and that doesn't work. Woo. One of the greatest pieces of wisdom, like literary wisdom, that I received from being in grad school was let the text tell you how to read it, which for a writer, you can transmute that into let the book tell you how to write it. Authors always say each book is different, and yeah, this book is very different than anything I've ever worked on before. That also could be partly because I don't have a printer. I'm very much a person who likes to read on paper. Like, I edit on paper, I do everything on paper. It just helps to see it instead of up on the screen. And not having a printer has been a hindrance. But my husband is bringing home the book that I've written so far tonight, because he works at the university and can print things. Yay! Okay, so I just wanted to do a little update, and that's that. Bookstuda, hello. It is August 17th, and I probably haven't done a check-in in a few days, I think, because I've been sort of stagnant with my draft. I've been feeling kind of lost about where to go, but last night, as usually happens when you're a writer and you're trying to fall asleep, all of a sudden your brain will be like, that's what's supposed to happen in my book. Oh, this is Poison Ivy. Ugh. I've never gotten it before in my life, and I cleaned our back patio thinking I would be immune. Nope. So I've got here and a little bit over here and like some of my stomach. It's really, I've bought some cortisone lotion, and like I'm using ice packs, and it's just like driving me fucking crazy, but the writing must go on. Anyway, so that's this. I'm not like, I haven't burned myself or anything. Anyway, so I've been feeling sort of lost in my draft until last night when I was almost asleep, and I wrote myself an email on my phone like, this is what you need to do in the draft. So also I think I'm dealing with allergies, hence this. My body's falling apart. So I'm trying to add more words. I'm at about 23,000 right now. My mentor just came back from a long vacation, so I'm hoping she'll set up a meeting soon and we can discuss what the heck I'm doing next. But today's big excitement, and why I'm like at my computer, other than to write, is that I got a PlayStation email that I could get a PS5. Or I have a chance to buy, you've been invited to buy a PS5. I'm like, oh, how nice of you to invite me to spend tons of money. But really take my money, because I'm obsessed with Genshin Impact. Not obsessed, but like I play it a lot, and my poor PS4 is really struggling. Like when I go into a battle, it will make tons of whirring noises, and it sounds like a small plane in my living room. So I'm really, fingers crossed that I actually get to buy a PS5. Yay. Anyway, so I've been listening to Rumors by Lizzo and Cardi B nonstop. But I can't write to that. I find it's strange, but like writing from home, I don't use music. When I was at my previous job, I was always using my Spotify playlist. It might just be because I don't have anything to drown out here. Like, it's just absolutely quiet, which is lovely. It's just weird. So that's that. I've been getting a little bit back into BookTube too. I started watching some Peruse Project, like her newest moving videos, and Ariel Bassett's new office with her bookshelves has been fun. Just, you know, I've been in a bit of a funk for the past couple of months since quitting my job. Like, adjusting to the slower pace, which I was in desperate need of, but also I didn't realize how much being at home all the time was going to affect my mental health. Maybe this is what people went through at the beginning of the pandemic, but I was forced to work, so I didn't get this feeling. So maybe I'm getting that now. I'm a very big introvert, but like it's been a lot of alone time. And I've had these allergies for like a week or two at this point. It's really annoying. So that's a small update. I'm gonna try to finish a scene before 3 p.m. It's now 2:04, so at 3 p.m. is when my like PlayStation email code thing goes live. I'll check back in and let you know if I've got another writing distraction machine. That's that. Good God. Anyway, thanks for watching this vlog if you are. That means I've actually edited it and put it on the internet. I am enjoying this vlogging process. Stupid bra strap. That's all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you after probably like 3:10, hopefully having ordered a PS5. Books to Huda! Hello! I was just playing some Genshin and remembered I hadn't updated you. I was able to buy a PS5! Ah! For some reference, what are we doing right now? In a conversation. Do you hear this? I'm so sorry, PS4. Your time to rest will come. Books to Huda, hello! Today is August 24th. It has been a long break of me not being at this desk, and that's okay. The draft wasn't really going that well, and I've been dealing with a cold and stuff. So I'm doing a writing sprint with Cherish right now, and my goal is to figure out at what point my current manuscript stops working. So that's where I'll be. Books to Huda, hello! It is September 5th. I am still working on this rough draft, and I'm filming at this angle just so you can see my cute new lights. Okay, enough of that. So it is September 5th, and I'm still working on this draft. Yesterday I hit 27,000 words, which, you know, it's not nothing, and I wrote myself a little post-it like, it's a rough draft. Keep remembering that it's a rough draft, because it doesn't feel like a rough draft because I've been working on this book for almost a year, and yikes. And it's like the fact that I'm writing it again from scratch is hard. But we've got coffee in my Voltron mug. We have my Book Sluts t-shirt, and we have a day ahead for writing. Oh, and also we have on my desk, I bought myself a bottle of pink champagne for Agnes, one of the characters in this book, and June, who loves champagne. Yeah, champagne. This is what I'm gonna drink when I finish this fucking book. This draft, I mean. So I have it on my desk so I can see it as I'm writing. It is heavy. Okay, so let's have our first sip of coffee. And look, I put on mascara today. It's beautiful outside. It's like 63. It's sunny all day. We're gonna grill out for lunch. Maybe I'll include a clip. I'm just... So I have my first meeting back with my mentor after her holiday. Let's see if I can put you down there. Yes? Okay. I have my first meeting with my mentor 2-3 days I can't do anything without a calendar. Calendar? Okay. I have today, Monday, Tuesday before we meet. We meet on Wednesday at 10 a.m. So I have 3 days to write 3,000 words because I want to give her, or I want to be like, I've written 30,000 words. So that's half of the goal. I want this, all of my rough drafts end up being like 44,000, which is just way too short for novels. And so my goal for this rough draft is 60,000. So if I have 30, it can be like, look, it's half the book. I'm a little afraid of what she's gonna, like, is she gonna want to read it? What? Hopefully not. Yet. I don't know. Does anyone else have these that just, like, never get any longer, never go away? I feel like Einstein. That's a thumbnail. Anyway. So. This has been 3 minutes of rambling and no typing. Okay. So I need to see where I am in the draft. Let's do that. All right. Okay. Now you remember I wrote myself where I need to go. They're going thrift shopping. What? Okay. Typing montage, go. Hello, Books to Huda again. It is September 7th, and I have 28,000 words. Woo! Tomorrow is my first meeting with my mentor after her long holiday. Yay! So I am hoping to hit 30,000 words before what if she wants to read what I have? I don't know. I feel like 30,000 is a good number. I think I have a solid part 1, like, of the book. Which so much of what I have written is, like, undecided placement. I've never had a folded for undecided placement scenes before. This book is you always hear from authors, every book is different. Every book is different. This book is very different. Writing this book the first time around was so easy. Why is this so difficult? Anywho, in other news, I got a job today. What? I start Monday next week, so a week from yesterday. I'm gonna be, like, medically, I don't know, I don't really understand it, but I don't have to understand it. I just have to put little things in bags and seal them and label them, and then I get to listen to an audiobook or watch Netflix the whole time. And the pay is, like, comparable but part-time to what I was making at my terrible previous job. Hallelujah. Hello again. It's been about an hour-ish. I've written, I just got my, like, daily target met, so I've written about 1,300 words. It's going slow, but I hope they're words that will stick. That's the new goal. I wanted to show you, I've just rediscovered Scrivener's composition mode. Game changer. It's making me focus and not go on Twitter. Plus, my lights are pretty, and it's very, like, breezy outside. Let's see if I've hit 30K. Probably not yet. Hold on. No. 29,417. Just doesn't have the same ring as 30K, does it? Okay. Ooh, I haven't done a typing montage yet today. Maybe that will spur me into words. Okay. What? I hit 30,000 words! Yes! I haven't written this much in a long time. I wrote 2,600 words today. It feels so nice to be able to make that many words again. Like I've already said probably a few times in this clip, my mental health has been pretty shit lately. I mean, I don't need an excuse. The world is on fire. So, God, it feels good to have been, and like, I like these words. I know these are good words. So I feel actually prepared to meet with my mentor tomorrow. Yay! Okay, so I am going to update my word count on NaNoWriMo.org and go play some Genshin Impact. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, Bookstahuda. It is September 8th. I mean, my meeting with my nameless mentor. I am going to get coffee, which is just in the kitchen. Oh no. My allergies are acting up. What kind of cup do we use? Perhaps this is a good energy to bring along. So something I've wanted to talk about for like a million years is I have 2 Ravenclaw mugs. This one is my first one. It's a gift from my best friend, Sarah. And my other one I bought for myself back before I became aware that J.K. Rowling is a trans exclusionary radical feminist. And like, those mugs still bring me joy because they remind me of my friend. And that's my dishwasher, sorry. And all the good times that Harry Potter has given me. But I have, like a lot of people, I don't want to use it and like promote her ideas, but I still love Harry Potter very much. I might cut this again because I've tried filming it like 4 or 5 times and I never know what is the good thing to do, like, because I don't want to throw those mugs away. I'm getting creamer. And like, I'm not getting rid of my books, and I still have a Ravenclaw sweatshirt. Like, it's just different knowing that the creator of something you love is not the best person. So I'm trying to do what I take my example from Witch Please, who they work on they work to expand existing patriarchal shitty systems and make spaces for people that have been excluded. So that's why I haven't like totally thrown all of my Harry Potter stuff away. I hope that's the right thing to do. I value all trans people, and it's tough, right? Being an adult and living in this world that isn't ideal is tough. Actually, that reminds, I can talk about something else. That I'm reading a book called How to Do Nothing by Jenny Awful, I think is her name. Jenny Odell. And I'm reading it slowly because it's very dense. Like, there's a lot more, it's a lot more academic than I was expecting when I bought it, I guess, which is fine. Like, I need to, just because something is hard doesn't mean I should get rid of it, or, stop trying to do it. Although that is what I did with Wolf Hall. I gave up on Wolf Hall. I made it to page 70 and I gave up. I haven't gotten rid of it, but I am not reading it right now. Because it's not bringing me joy, and I don't want that in my life right now. Anyway, so, oh, look, it's quiet now. How to Do Nothing. The second part of that book is all about how to be, or the second chapter is all about being a participant in systems that, it's about how, it's the futility of retreat, I think. It's how retreating from systems entirely doesn't work. Like, you can't just go make a commune of your own, because that will, like, people are still going to be people. And so you can't just take yourself out of the world. Like, that's not the solution. So you have to try to exist. You find new ways to exist in the system that you're stuck in. Like how to be a participant, but in a way that undermines the system. So that's why I'm keeping my Ravenclaw mugs. The diatribe nobody asked for. Okay. So, I got dressed, I put on makeup, I tried to do my hair. It's a beautiful fall day. I've got some time, so I'm gonna do my nails. And probably watch some YouTube. So, check in later. Bye. Hello again. It's only like a half an hour later, but it's been so long. I was trying dip nails for a really long time and I loved them, but I think I was having an allergic reaction to the powder, so I'm making myself go back to regular polish for a while. And it's fall now, so I'm using this. Is there anything more satisfying than like watching someone else put up new bookshelves? I'm watching Reagan organize her shelves. Makes me want to film another organizing thing myself, but like, God, it takes so much effort. Anyway, okay, bye. Hello, for the final time in this video, I wanted to film a little like outro, because I had no idea when I was actually going to cut this video off. But this feels like it feels like a time that makes sense because I'm halfway through this book, halfway through drafting it, and also, I want to keep vlogging like this, but this feels like a good spot to end this vlog because I've sort of, like, I just watched back all the footage that will be in this vlog. I've edited it. It's the first video I think I'm going to put up in about a year, which is a really long time. And part of that is because I was so mentally exhausted by my previous job that I just didn't have the energy, or the inspiration or anything. Like that job was, let's not think about it. But also I realized, like, I started the vlog with this nail polish and it's nice that I unintentionally finished with it as well. I want to do a small outro here, which is a condensed version of a blog post I ended up writing after watching back this footage, and I'm gonna put this blog post up at the same time I put up this video later today, which is September 8th still. I've been at my desk almost all day and it's been a really good, productive day. I haven't written any of my book, but I spoke with my mentor and she thinks I'm like headed in a good direction, and she noticed something that I noticed myself, which is that, like, because the last time we spoke, she and I, that was July, which is 2 months ago already, and that was I think where she and I spoke right before I fell into the worst of this mental health dip that I've had since losing my job. Damn it, why do I keep saying that? Like, I quit voluntarily. But I think, like, that's the third time I've referred to it that way. And that signifies that it is a loss. Like, I do grieve the loss of that job, but not because I don't do it. Like, I'm grateful not to do it anymore. It was horrible. But I loved working with some of the people there, and I really miss them. And I do still see them, like, you know, we text and things. But I think if you're familiar with Fortune's Wheel, I think since getting out of that job, I was, you know, dipping down, and now I'm on, like, I'm probably about here. I feel like I'm 80% back to myself. I still have anxious moments. I still have, like, depressive thoughts sometimes, but if you go back and watching the vlog, footage back was kind of hard. I'm really glad I made this vlog just for me, because this book has been, I mean, the book's not even done, but writing this much of this book has been so difficult. I think it's the best book I've written, but it's also been the most difficult. And I think that's because partly because my mentor has shown me what my previous books were missing. And now that I'm aware of it, I'm like fighting to hit that goal every time I type, which is a mental barrier too. Like, I'm already a perfectionist, and having that added, I need my glasses back. I apologize for the glare. I lost my train of thought. Having that pressure, in addition to already being a perfectionist, really makes it even harder to let myself sit down and type, to work on this book, because I want it to be good. I want it to be good so bad, and I want to publish this book. I am planning on self-publishing this book. I don't think I've announced that yet. I've rebranded myself as Sandra Henry, which is my pseudonym. I love it. My mentor and I came up with it together. I love my real name, but it was just an aesthetic thing, like Sandra Andrews. It just doesn't look very pretty on a cover. There's too many A's in it. And then if I was going to use my hyphenated married name, Sandra Andrews Nagaseti, it's like a flippin' pyramid, it's like 40 characters. And so I chose Henry because it's a name that there are so many characters I love who are named Henry. But it's the name is so connected to all those characters to me that I would never want to name a child that. I was like, but wait, I can name myself Henry then. So here I am, Sandra Henry. I've gotten slightly off topic. So there have been a lot of changes in this footage. Like, watching through this footage has shown it's been a journey of the summer of 2021, which I'm vaccinated. My husband is vaccinated. My entire family is. His entire family is. And almost all of my friends are. And so I can see them. But with the Delta variant and things, obviously it's still not over. And it's like, I think in the blog post I detail all of the things that a bunch of things happened at once at the same time as me quitting my job that threw me into the depression that you see in this vlog. Because I'm usually, like, even this is not I still don't feel fully me, but I'm a generally really happy person, I think. But I'm back in therapy now. There are a lot of changes that took place over the course of this vlog's duration that I don't necessarily talk about in the vlog, but I can see them, and I talk about it in the blog post instead. I give a list of like all of the things that kind of piled on me at once and made me depressed, or if that's the proper terminology, like led me to being depressed. And then the 11 things that I've done that have gotten me out of it, or, they're helping me climb back up. I should have put this in the list. The song Rut by The Killers. Maybe I will add that into the list because it's that important. That song, I really can't listen to it when I'm not depressed because it's so, it's just, it encapsulates the feeling of being depressed and how much you, especially my husband, because I live with my husband, he is the one who deals with he's wonderful, of course, but I hate not being my best self, and I hate that he has to live with, not the best me. And that song really shows, I just want, when you're depressed, that feeling of like, this isn't really me. I know this isn't me, but this is where I am right now, and please just don't give up on me. Good. I'm gonna start singing the lyrics and start crying. So let's not do that because I'm wearing makeup. That's one of the other things that you will Like, you probably noticed throughout the vlog, my personal grooming gets, I mean, that sounds weird. My presentation gets more, like, I took more time, obviously, to take care of myself, besides today's hair. Like, God, watching the footage back of today's hair, I'm just like, what was I doing? Why didn't I do something with this? My hair has always been a battle. But anyway, like, the things that happened over the course of this summer, I'm still dealing with this cold, which is not COVID. We were tested. It's not. Well, my husband was tested and he's negative, so I, therefore, am negative. I assume by association. And so one thing you may notice about halfway through, I got a tattoo, which it's a mental health tattoo for me. When I get anxious, I pause my thoughts. Like, this action, I do it probably, I started using this as a technique before I got the tattoo, and I wanted it to be real. And that was a big, like, fear challenge for me. I've always been afraid of tattoos. I'm afraid of doing permanent things, which publishing a book is pretty permanent. Like, once it's out there, it's not your book anymore, it's the reader's book. And so this was one way to be like, see, permanent things are okay. And I love this. I love it. It makes me want more, which I've been told by friends, like, that's what happens. You get one and then you want a ton. My poison ivy is gone. Yay! Like, before I figured out that it was poison ivy, with help from my husband, I was afraid that I had, like, hives from anxiety, but no, thankfully it's poison ivy. I mean, thankfully it was poison ivy. That's bleak. Anyway, what else did I... Okay, so some of these clips, and I even tell you about the one where I was writing a really hard scene, like, some of them I know, watching back, like, I know I was just crying my eyes out before that clip. But I'm so proud of myself for, like, still writing anyway. The fact that I had this hard of a summer mentally, obviously financially and health-wise, other than the poison ivy and whatever is going on with this, I've been healthy. Just that I've had this that I've had this difficult of a mental health summer, and I've still written 30,000 really good words. I'm so glad that I started filming this, even though I was so fucking sad when I did. So that's where I want to bookend this here, and I plan on vlogging for the second half of this as well, but I really wanted to, I mean, plus this is going to be like 40 minutes long, which is probably the longest video. Well, it's not the longest, but one of the longest videos I've ever made. So if you've watched this far, thank you. And like I say in my blog post, like, if you're having a hard time, hang in there. Hold on, as the killers say. Hold on. If you can hold on, hold on. Just, we'll all get through it together. I hope you're safe. Actually, I'm gonna do something really cheesy and sign off in the way that my meditation app, Calm, like, sometimes signs off. It's like, may you be happy, may you be safe, may you feel you belong. Looks to